So I have a big issue of things that I have to move, like this dirt, that sand, this gravel. What with all the new changes we've been doing and all the water lines we've been replacing, we just have to move a lot of stuff. And the thing is, this dirt has to go back in the hole, but only half of it can go in the hole because we fill the hole halfway up with sand to help the ground settle. So that means that we have to move some of this dirt somewhere else too, probably in the backyard. Now, it's been really hot, so we just haven't really been doing it because it's really annoying to have to do it when it's like 90-some degrees. You'd hate to get heat stroke. Today's a really nice day, so that means I could spend time shoveling this, but it'd probably take the entire week to shovel all this stuff back into where it should be and move it across the yard. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend today trying to build a mechanized way to move it. I'm going to try to upgrade my electric lawn tractor to have a front on it that can push dirt, like a bucket lift or something. It shouldn't be too difficult because we have some nice mounting places in the front where we can hook stuff. Like right here, there's two holes that originally, like something you probably could put like a snowplow in there already. We just put two like rings on there and put a pin through, and that should be good. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that'll really fit through there right, so I think I'm just going to abandon these and just use them as a place to weld onto, because I have these two pieces of pipe. I can weld it like that, so this inside part will be stationary relative to the lawn tractor, and the inside will be a bushing that will rotate. And I'm hoping to use a lever to adjust it like this. Where you push the thing. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's pretty badly rusted. I don't know if I'll be able to use that. Well, that works now. I think what I should do now is clean up these two pieces of metal so they won't be so crunchy, and then I'll tack weld them onto here so we can slowly build out and see how this is going to come along. Okay, so I'm going to see how fast I can electrolyze the rust off those pieces of pipes. And we'll be needing a sacrificial electrode. That'll do fine. And we'll be needing a car battery. So that's all connected up. The battery's slowly powering it, but it's only taking a couple hundred milliamps of current. Then we connect up our battery charger. And that's reading right. Now we take some salt. Pulling more power. The charger is starting to kick in. I think we can add more salt to start taking more power. Ah, it's starting to go down now. Looks like I made it a little bit too conductive. I don't want to drain this battery, but I think if I unplug this, it might trick the battery into still keeping in the charge setting. Hey, it is. It's going down quite a lot though. Oh, it's going up now. It's adjusting to counter it. Awesome. Well, I think I'm going to leave it like this and go inside and cook myself a single serving pizza and come back out. Should be done by then. That was a tasty pizza. Anyway, so we have this. It's been about 20 minutes or so. I say let's stop. Whoa! Look at that. Tuh. To be honest, I didn't even really have to clean this, but I was just looking for an excuse to use electrolysis to remove it and make it all smooth and cool feeling. Well, let's get this thing together. For this weld, I'll be using my usual 30 car batteries in series to make 36 volts with my 16th inch welding rods. Let's give it a go. Well, this turned out great. Now I just gotta figure out what I want to mount to that so I can bolt stuff to the front. So this is coming along really nicely. Unfortunately, there's a couple parts that I still need. I'll probably just run to a hardware store and get some big bolts. I'll have one here, one up here, and one right here. That way it makes like a triangle type thing, so it'll be pretty sturdy. And that way I'll have that facing right here, and I can just put like a snowplow or something on there and screw the 3 bolts really hard down onto it. I got the parts I needed, and here they are. Just some big bolts, and I chose wing nuts because wing nuts, I think they'd be the easiest to tighten down, because this isn't going to be like a one-time thing where I just tighten it down and forget about it. This is going to be where I tighten it down, then if I want to change the tool I have on the front of the lawn tractor, I'll loosen them, and then I'll put the tool on there and then tighten it back down. I think this would be best. Not counting, wing nuts are really nice to tighten if you have like a pipe wrench or something. Now how these are going to work is I'm going to take 3 of them, which I got 6, so I have some extra ones, because I always kind of run into projects where I don't have enough bolts. Want to go here? Want to go here, and want to go here. I think having 3 would give a nice, like, it'd be a triangle, so it'd give a nice sturdiness to it. And then I can always just tighten down on whatever tool I have here. So if I put a snowplow here, I'll have 3 holes in the snowplow, and I'll tighten it down really hard. Yeah, this will just be sticking out of the snowplow, but whatever. If I want to have like a motorized winch, I can have that. I'll have a plate on the back of the winch, and I'll just tighten that down. And if I have a digging machine, which I'm wanting to build a digging machine, it'd be a motorized thing with that would go like that. Which actually, because of that, I'm going to have to make sure that this is very sturdy, so it doesn't like pop up and break over whatever mechanism I make to hold this in whatever setting I have. Now, let's weld this onto here. Oh wait, I forgot to show you. I found a better method to charge my batteries. Usually I use my batteries, and then I have to go through I use them for like a week, and then I have to go through a period of like 2 days where I just charge them, because I have to let them sit and charge at like 1 amp or whatever, because I want to like trickle charge them and get them 100% full. Well, as it turns out, I found this charger I have. It came with the kit with my original electric bicycle hub motor kit. Basically, it provides 2.5 amps up to 60 volts, and as you can see, it's charging right now. So that'll slowly trickle charge it with 2.5 amps while I'm using it. So now I don't have to have any downtime. That's pretty good. hey, these 3/32 inch welding rods are working actually pretty good. My dad got me this box of them for my birthday. I was kind of apprehensive, but, well, if it works. Okie dokie, so I think I've figured out how to make this very robust. I'll have the lever right inside here. So it'll be going back and forth like this. And then that'll have an arm coming over to here. And I'll have this. This bushing on here, so I can rotate. That arm will be solid, so it can rotate like that. But we'll have another one on the other side with another arm going back. You see, the lever that'll be right here, where'd it go? Okay. I'll extend the rod across here so it also comes out the other side. So now it has two places that is mounted, and it'll have another cam right here that'll go across here to pull this back and forward. So it'll actually have two rods to hold it. Not counting, I believe that this will usually be in the this part right here will be in the straight line to anything that might hit it. So if anything does hit it, this will absorb all the energy. So this area up here, the lever with the rod going through and the other cam or whatever it's called, will have plenty of strength to withstand any impacts that it takes. I might want to fix this angle iron because that seems a little bit weak compared to everything else, but it's probably fine. It probably just matters about the welds. But yeah, this is shaping up really nice. I found that, I think it was Random Bits 0002 that I got, just like 5 buckets full of little fittings, and these are going to make wonderful pivoting points. And I'll probably just tack weld on each side so that it doesn't like go too far and accidentally break something. I'm switching back to 1/16 inch because it seems like those 3/32 take a lot of power, and just draining my batteries faster than it can be recharged. Okay, what do you guys think of that? I have a connector here. I have a connector here. Well, I think that's a very good place to end it tonight. That's awesome. It's not a whole lot of movement, but I think if I tune it right, it'll be just enough movement. In retrospect, I probably should have done this in daytime and not on 4th of July when you hear fireworks. But, oh well. The next video, I'm going to let my batteries charge up a lot, and then I'm going to use my 3/32 inch welding rods, since they seem to be really nice. And I'm just going to weld everything really hot and really thick. And make sure there's plenty of weld to go around. Then, all I have to do is mount a big piece of metal to the front, and I can see if it can push dirt. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya!